What is going on, everybody? My name is Zach. I hope you are doing well. Before we get into the video, if you are new here, please do consider pressing the like and subscribe button so you never miss news, tips, tricks, and ride-alongs with a healthy dose of humor. There are a few quick things that I want to say before I get into the meat and potatoes of the video. You guys always get the authentic mood that I'm in. You don't, like, I'm not ever in a bad mood and then turn on the camera and start filming and I'm just, chipper all of a sudden. I don't do that. You always get me. And today's video, I, I'm not gonna be giving any tips or tricks or dropping any kind of knowledge. This is more of a rant to get this off my chest to a group of people who will understand where I'm coming from and how frustrating this is. The second thing that I wanted to say, inevitably, I am going to have somebody in the comments who writes something along the lines of, well, if you hate DoorDash so much, or if you have so many problems with them, why don't you quit doing DoorDash? And just so I don't have to do that a bunch of times in the comments, it's because I still make money at it, because I know my market and I know how to work the app. They're a secondary app for me, and I primarily use it for multi-apping orders. So with that being said, let's get into this. I was driving for lunch and I was watching a YouTube video, and I went back in to check DoorDash because it had been quiet for a while. I'm like, it's Sunday, it's lunchtime, I should have gotten an order by now. Lo and behold, my dash was ended. So I didn't get any notification that I was paused or anything like that. I hadn't declined a bunch of orders. I had declined maybe 2 or 3 before this happened, and it just kicked me off. I'm gonna close my windows because that crow is gonna piss me off. So I sat around and waited for another 10, 20 minutes watching the app, and I was able to get back on. Fast forward a little bit, I ended up accepting both a DoorDash and an Uber order, and it was a pretty easy multi-app. It wasn't a big deal. So the Uber was being dropped off first. They were in, like, very near each other, and the Uber was closer. So Uber went first, which in this case, thank goodness. So I get the Uber done and I continue on to drop off the DoorDash order. And upon taking a picture of the order at the door, my app freezes. Not like just like frozen, but like, like the spinny type of thing. It was doing that. And it got stuck on that screen for about 10 minutes. And this is a lesson I learned. I have Uber Eats driver support number saved to my phone, but up until today, I didn't have DoorDash's saved. I could have just called support and said, hey, mark this delivered, it's done. But I figured that I didn't want to spend all the time Googling the number. I figured it would just do its thing, which eventually it did. But it did take, somewhere between 5 and 10 minutes. So this was coupled with a ton of orders that were going 8-9 miles for $2.75. That's my base pay, $2.75. Today was just a frustrating day. They are the largest player in the food delivery space in the United States. They have by far the most market share of Uber Eats, Grubhub, or DoorDash in this case. They're in like 11 or 13 countries or something like that around the world. I don't understand how their app can consistently be that bad. I do not understand it. It's almost like they're outsourcing their programmers and picking the most junior people possible to write their code so they can pay them a fraction of what a more experienced programmer would charge. You know, this is how a lot of us make our full-time living, right? Or part-time. Like this is our business. This is our income, our money. And so many of you are in markets that DoorDash is the only game in town. Sure, some of you might be able to get on Uber Eats, but you're never going to see an order. That coupled with DoorDash frequently deleting schedules, I'm going to throw it out there. I fully believe that they need to completely redo the app. Start from no lines of code, completely start over until they have a functioning app. It's maddening at times. Last night, I was delivering an order, and I've complained about the in-app navigation before with Uber Eats, but last night this was on DoorDash. I clicked the little like navigate button, and it told me that I was an hour and 10 minutes away. Like, no, I know I'm not. So I pop it open in Google Maps, and it was correct in Google Maps, which is funny because I'm pretty sure they do use Google Maps in the navigation, but for whatever reason, it was wrong. So can you imagine a driver who doesn't know their market as well, who would have run into that glitch? Like, I personally saw it, laughed, and said, oh yeah, that's not right. But somebody who wouldn't know their market as well would have went an hour out of their way to get that order delivered, thinking they have to. That customer would have been pissed off. They would have gotten a contract violation for just trying to do their job. I know I'm preaching to the choir here. I know I am. But it's frustrating. It's maddening. Time is money in this business. Time is money. In your guys' opinion, what is the most obnoxious app glitch that you face on DoorDash? For me, now keep in mind, I've seen this one time only. For me, it was when DoorDash automatically accepted an order for me and then put me on the delivery screen. And then support had the nerve to tell me I had accepted the order 20 minutes ago. And then that they couldn't unassign it because I already had. So that was the most obnoxious glitch in my opinion. I have never personally had a schedule deleted, but I know many of you have. Maybe that's the most obnoxious one that happens to you. But there's something that I do want to point out here. In my opinion, a glitch doesn't discriminate, right? A glitch doesn't favor one side or the other, that being DoorDash or the driver, right? A glitch could go either way. All of these things always seem to negatively impact the driver. So many of these glitches benefit DoorDash. They need a complete app rework. Just my 2 cents. Guys, I'm sorry for the rant style video. Like I said in the beginning, it's just been a frustrating day with them. So, it's supposed to be, it's Sunday. It's supposed to be a money-making day for all of us. And instead, I felt like I spent a good chunk of the day fighting with an app that is temperamental on the best of days. So, anyway, windows are closed. It's hot. I'm starting to sweat my ass off. I'm going to wrap it up. Please do share, in your opinion, what you think the most obnoxious DoorDash app glitch is in the comment section below. And of course, if you haven't done so yet, please do press the like and subscribe button. My name is Zach. I will catch you soon.